100 examples. So sample size n is equal to 100. N is equal to 100. N is equal to 100. And number of errors done. What is number of errors done here? 83 classified correctly. 83 classified correctly means what are the errors? Hello. 83 classified correctly. That means errors are 17 కదా. నేను ఇక్కడ మర్చిపోయాను, ఇక్కడ తప్పేశాను. Are you following?
Yes, sir.
Let us do this problem. So here the sample size are you able to see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Sample size. What is the sample size? Tell me. What is the sample size in this problem? 100. Set of 100 examples. And how many correctly classified?
83, sir.
83 correctly classified. And what are the errors then? Out of 100,
17.
83 are correctly classified. So number of errors R is equal to how much?
17.
17. So what is the sampling error now? Error S of H is equal to 0.1, 17 by 100, R by N. R by N. That is equal to 17 by 100. That is equal to 0.17. 0.1. What is our problem now? We want 95% confidence. So for 95% confidence, what is Zn? Tell me. For 95% confidence, what is Zn? What is Zn? Tell me here. What is Zn value?
1.9.
1.96, right? 1.96. 1.96. So our problem is we should estimate what is the standard deviation and 95% confidence interval for the true error rate for error DH. We want to get standard deviation. What is the standard deviation formula? What is the standard deviation formula? Cheppandi. N into P into 1 minus P. What is P here? P is sampling error. So what is standard deviation? Is equal to 0.17. So what is standard deviation square root of? Variance sigma square is equal to N into P into 1 minus P. That is equal to 100 into 0.17 into 83. What is the value? Tell me, please. What's value? Are you telling or shall I calculate?
423.3, sir.
423 అంత వచ్చిందమ్మా, అంత రాదు కదా.
సారీ సార్, కొంచెం
ఎందుకంటే 100 కదా ఇక్కడ ఉంది. హండ్రెడ్ ఇంటూ 0.17, that is equal to 17. 17 into 0.83, 14.11. అంతేనా?
yes sir.
హలో, 14.11, that is variance. And what is standard deviation? Standard deviation is square root of variance. Square root of variance.
3.75.
3.75. This is the variance. Now what is the confidence interval? What is the estimate of error, true error? So true error H is equal to sample error plus or minus Zn into square root of sample error H into 1 minus sample error by number of samples. By number of samples, that is equal to 0.17 plus Zn we got for 95% confidence, it is 1.96 into 0.17 into 0.83 by sample error, number of samples 100. What is the value? Tell me. 0.17 into 0.83 into 0.83 is equal to 0.1411. Already మనం calculate చేసాం ఇక్కడ. Divided by 100 will give you 0.001411. Square root is 0.0375 into 1.96 is 0.073 or 74. So 0.17 plus or minus 0.074. That means the error distribution will be between 0.17 minus 0.074 to 17.17 plus 74. How much? 4, 7, 7, 14.2 244 0.17 0.074. Satyanarayana. Okay, right. Thank you. Thank you. So 0.096 to 0.244. This is the confidence interval or the estimation of true error. So if you see, this is nothing but, this term is nothing but, what is the variance? Variance is n into p into 1 minus p by what is the standard deviation? Square root of n into p into 1 minus p. Standard deviation by n square root of n. So p into 1 minus p by square root of n plus or minus. So this is nothing but Zn into variance standard deviation by n. Standard deviation by n, that will be equal to p into 1 minus p by root n. That is standard deviation by n. So that is the estimation of population error per population. Moving on further, let's go back to our PowerPoint presentation. So this is how we estimated confidence intervals. What are the conditions for using this? Number of samples should be greater than 30. It should be discrete data. Number of samples should be greater than 30, and all the examples should be independent of each other. They should not be dependent on each other. So these are some basic basics of sampling theory. What is mean? Mean is mean and variance y minus mean whole square, that is the variance, and variance square root is the standard deviation. And we have seen what is binomial distribution already, and this is binomial distribution, and this is the formula for binomial distribution. We have derived this formula also. Probability is equal to n factorial by r factorial into n minus r factorial by into probability to the power of r into 1 minus p to the power of n minus r. This already we have derived, and this is the formula just now we have used. Variance is equal to n into p into 1 minus p. Mean is np, and standard deviation is equal to square root of np into 1 minus p. These can be, if variance is greater than or equal to 5, we can also use normal distribution. So this is the binomial distribution, and mean and variance, and we evaluate sampling error by r by n, and this is the probability. If nothing is, that no data is given, we can take error distribution error as a sampling error. Both are same if no data is given, and we can take it as a p. So variance is equal to sigma r by n, that is square root of p into 1 minus p by n. నిన్నటి ప్రాబ్లంలో మనం చేసాం. నిన్నటి ప్రాబ్లంలో స్టాండర్డ్ డీవియేషన్ ఆఫ్ ఎర్రర్ SH, if you see, నిన్నటి ప్రాబ్లంలో we have calculated the variance, general standard deviation, and standard deviation in error SH is equal to this standard deviation by number of samples. That's what we have done here. So sigma r, standard deviation by number of samples. So in the previous problem, here we have calculated this sigma r, error standard deviation, into the sampling deviation 14.491 by 1000, that is equal to 0.01441. That is the standard deviation in the sample. So we have calculated standard deviation from this formula, np into 1 minus p, and standard deviation is equal to square root of np into 1 minus p by the number of sample will give you the same formula here, p into 1 minus p by n, and we can calculate the same from, because probability is taken as the sampling error SH into 1 minus error SH by n. Then we have also seen what is confidence interval, and this is normal distribution. Normal distribution is a bell-shaped curve. It is symmetric with 0, mean is 0, and variance is, standard deviation is 1. Mean is 0 and standard deviation is 1. That is normal distribution. So this is mean, variance square, variance is sigma square, and standard deviation is equal to sigma. So mean plus Zn into sigma, that is a confidence interval. And there are two types of confidence intervals: two side bounded, one side bounded. Listen here carefully: two side bounded, one side bounded. And here if you see, this is one of the confidence interval. General ga this Zn is the area. అంటే ఇప్పుడు మనం ఏం చేస్తామంటే if our probability, if the probability unshaded region లో ఇటు ఈ కాన్ఫిడెన్స్ లో, కాన్ఫిడెన్స్ ఇంటర్వెల్ లో ఇక్కడ నుంచి ఇక్కడ వరకు కాన్ఫిడెన్స్ ఇంటర్వల్. సో ఆల్ఫా ఈజ్ ద సిగ్నిఫికెన్స్ ఆర్ 1 minus confidence. సో 1 minus confidence. సో ఇక్కడ కానీ వస్తే we will reject the hypothesis. We will reject the hypothesis. For two-sided కి ఏమంటామంటే confidence, what is confidence value? That is 90% or 80% or 100%. And what is alpha value? What is alpha? What is alpha? Significance. Significance. For example, if I say, let me write it here. If the confidence is 90, what is the significance? పిల్లలు హలో ఉన్నారా?
Yes, sir.
Confidence is 90. What is the significance? What is the significance? Confidence and significance, they are opposite to each other. Confidence 90 means significance alpha is equal to 10%. So we express confidence percentage, we express confidence percentage as 100 into 1 minus alpha. That means here alpha is 10, so 100 into alpha value is 10 means 0.1, percentage loki vachesariki 0.1. So 100 into 1 minus 0.1, 1 minus 0.1, that is equal to 90% of confidence. So when it is two-sided interval, suppose this is the norm distribution, this is the distribution, this is 0, something like that. So this is the confidence interval. This shaded area lo mana hypothesis unte, we will accept this hypothesis. Ikkada gaani unte we don't accept. So here this is the alpha bound, we don't accept this one. Unshaded area lo unte we don't accept. This is called two-side bounded. For two-sided bounded, we calculate confidence from the significance value 100 into 1 minus alpha. If it is one side bounded, something like this, where it is, something like this, one side bounded, then what we do is we calculate with 1 minus alpha by 2. 1 minus alpha by 2. This is alpha and this is this is alpha by 2. This is alpha by 2. So we calculate 100 into 1 minus alpha by 2. So 90% two side confidence means, what is the one side confidence? %90 ఏమో two side confidence. How did we calculate? 100 into 1 minus alpha, that is equal to 100 into 1 minus 0.1, 90%. What is the one-sided confidence for the same? One bound confidence? Confidence is equal to 100 into, if it is one side bounded, if it is one side bounded, 100 into, what is the formula? 1 minus alpha by 2. What is alpha? What is alpha? 0.1 by 2. That means 0.05. 0.05, 1 minus 0.05. 0.95 into 100, that means 95. 95%. So what you have to understand here is 90% two side bounded confidence, two side bounded confidence is equivalent to 95% one side bounded confidence. Now can you tell me 95% two side bounded confidence is equal to how much one side bounded confidence? Please. 95% two side bounded confidence. Tell me please. So in the problem given, 95% confidence. What is alpha? What is alpha?
0.5.
0.5. So when it is 95% confidence, 100 into 1 minus alpha. So alpha is equal to 1 minus 0.95, that is equal to 0.05.
75, sir.
Amma?
75.
75.
One side వచ్చేసి 75.
What is alpha by 2? 0.0.
0.05.
పెరుగుతుంది, కాన్ఫిడెన్స్ పెరుగుతుంది, తగ్గదు. వన్ సైడ్కి వచ్చేసరికి పెరగాలి కదా. టూ సైడ్స్ అంటే డిస్ట్రిబ్యూట్ అయింది, వన్ సైడ్ అంటే ఇట్ విల్ ఇంక్రీజ్. సో వాట్ ఈస్ ద కాన్ఫిడెన్స్ ఫర్ వన్ సైడ్? 100 into 1 minus alpha by 2. 100 into 1 minus alpha by 2 is 0.025. నువ్వు 0.0 తీసేసావు, అందుకోసం 75 వచ్చింది.
Yes, sir.
100 into what is 1 minus 0.025? 0.975. So what is the percentage? 97.5. 97.5. So 95% two-sided means 97.5% one-side confidence. That is what we have written here also. So 97.5%. Confidence will increase. So to estimate the confidence interval, first we will calculate error SH, then we will calculate error DH. That is error SH nunchi desirable confidence తీసుకుంటాం. So from that we will estimate the value of Zn. Table లోంచి Zn తీసుకుంటాం. Zn తీసుకొని we will calculate confidence interval. సెంట్రల్ లిమిట్ థీరం, దిస్ ఇస్ వెరీ సింపుల్ థీరం. ఏంటంటే శాంపుల్స్ ఎక్కువైనప్పుడు ఎనీ డిస్ట్రిబ్యూషన్ విల్ బిహేవ్ లైక్ నార్మల్ డిస్ట్రిబ్యూషన్. ఇప్పుడు n ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు 1, శాంపుల్ ఒకటే ఉందనుకోండి, డేటా ఈజ్ లైక్ దిస్. n ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు 2, డేటా ఈజ్ డిస్ట్రిబ్యూటెడ్ లైక్ దిస్. అంటే నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ శాంపుల్స్ పెరుగుతున్న కొద్దీ n ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు 4, n ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు 5, ఇట్లా బెల్ షేప్డ్ కర్వ్ వస్తుంది. సో ద మోర్, అంటే మనం డైస్ ఉన్నాయి కదా, మనం వేస్తాం కదా డైస్, ఒక్కసారి వేసి శాంపుల్ తీసుకుంటే మన డేటా తక్కువ వస్తుంది ఒక్కసారి వేస్తే. బట్ ఇఫ్ యూ టేక్ 2 samples, 3 samples, 4 samples, 100 samples, then the data will be bell shaped curve. That is normal distribution. When it is normal distribution, the calculations becomes very easy. So central limit theorem ఏంటంటే, as we take more samples, our graph of the mean will look like normal distribution. More the sampling size, more the normal distribution nature. That is central limit theorem. When it is normal distribution, we can calculate the mean by simple formula, sum by number. That is the mean. Ante kada average. Mean ante enti? Average. And we can calculate standard deviation from sigma by square root of n. That's what we have seen already. So this is the formal central distribution definition. So tomorrow we'll see what is t-test. Then we will close this chapter and we'll go to Bayesian learning. So indakal cheppindi ide, this is the critical value alpha. This is alpha. If our hypothesis falls in this region, we will reject this hypothesis. This is 1 minus alpha. This is non-rejection. So this is the confidence interval. This is the confidence interval. This is the alpha. Alpha means rejection zone. So tomorrow we'll see what is t and t-test, and we'll finish this chapter. So what is the difference between one sided, one side bounded and two side bounded. In one side bounded, it is alpha significance. In one side bounded, what is the significance value?